Well, no one investigates like News 4. Are some local college students taking financial aid money and running? News 4's Luke Moretti takes a closer look at a growing problem in tonight's special assignment.
The mission at Erie Community College is to help every student who comes to the door receive an education. But are some students taking advantage of the system?
It's totally possible that some are.
Dr. Monica Rasco is the Executive Vice President of Student Affairs at ECC. She says there are concerns about whether some students receiving financial aid are really there for an education.
There's a small percentage of people who will take advantage of the system if they see that they can.
Consider this. In one semester alone, fall 2010, about 300 ECC students who received state or federal money to attend did not even meet the academic requirements. That translates to nearly $400,000 that the college is now required to pay back.
So if they got $5,000 in Pell, did not attend 60% of the class, and therefore got an F, 100%, or that entire $5,000 has to be returned to the federal government because of their regulations.
Yeah, and the state too.
State, the TAP as well.
Here's how it works. The government sends the money directly to an institution, in this case ECC, which then takes a piece for tuition and fees. Whatever is left over, the college sends to the student.
Our class is about half the size right now.
ECC student Jessica Warning, who's paying her own way, noticed students vanishing right around the time refund checks were issued.
3 or 4 weeks ago, a lot of kids stopped showing up to our lab class, and we asked where everyone was, and they said that the financial aid checks came in, so people just were staying in school until the checks came in, and then we're not finishing the classes.
Some students stop attending class for all sorts of legitimate reasons, but there's no getting around the fact that some disappear right around the time the check goes out.
There's a perception among a lot of people that it's a quick, easy way to get money. It's like you come to school for 60% of the semester and you get a couple, check with a nice amount of money back.
This is a problem colleges, four-year community colleges all over the country.
State Assemblyman Sam Hoyt thinks there ought to be better controls in place.
Hundreds of millions of dollars are invested by the state into these tuition assistance programs for the right reason. That's the American dream. But if people are scamming the American dream, we've got to stop it.
ECC officials say they will actively pursue students who receive financial aid but don't meet the academic requirements. Of the 15,000 students enrolled here, about 70%, according to college officials, receive financial aid. Luke Moretti, News 4.